Hey yo, I did not know Superman comics were like this, bruh. This comic book run has been going absolutely ridiculous, with the appearance of Time Trapper revealing himself to be a future Doomsday, and now he's come to the past like some kind of super Satan trying to make a deal with everyone. Why? What is the reason? Well, we find out in this issue. Welcome back. And this is Superman, issue 23. And Lois Lane is about to make the deal with the devil because Jimmy Olsen is in the path of a death beam. But she keeps calculating in her mind that she could save him. For those of you who don't know, Lois Lane is now Superwoman because she has the abilities of someone else. Time Trapper was not amused. He wasn't buying it. Are you trying to convince me or yourself? She said, boy, what the hell do you want? He says, I remember, the first time your husband took my life. What I heard was not my skull cracking. It was your voice crying as you watched your loved one die. Well, I'm here to tell you that shit is about to happen again. I could give you a gift. I could show you the truth. I could show you the future. You are a seeker of truth. This is to your benefit. Help me. Join me. And she just slaps his hand away. Boy, stop playing. She punched him right in his face. He said, you dare? Do you have any idea of what I could do to you, little superwoman? She corrected him. You didn't hear me screaming at my husband's death. You heard me screaming at what you made him do. You made him take a life, bruh, and I will never forgive you for that. And stop playing. You're not gonna kill me. It's obvious you need us. He said, all right, I feel you, but here's the thing. I let your husband have a few extra seconds to save your pathetic life. For you, I will give no such benefits. And as he snapped his finger, time began. She wasn't as fast as she thought. She tried to, but yeah, that beam was way too powerful. The hit was wild, and Superman almost lost his cool. For those of you who don't know, he has a steady flow of red kryptonite in his blood. He has to chill out or he is going to Hulk out. Radiant, however, didn't give a damn. I told you this was going to happen. All you had to do is give me Doomsday. Now, you have to watch your friends die. He turned his focus to Doomsday and just started flying towards him, trying to kill him. And Time Trapper watched from the shadows. But somebody saw him. Superman saw him. What did you do? Punching him 50 times in 1 second. Time Trapper simply smiled. Yes, give me your rage, Superman. Superman was a crash out for real. But while that was happening, someone was using their brain. There was war everywhere, but Lex Luthor was locked in. He had a solution to all of this, and he was going to implement it one way or another. He called his daughter. Hey, honey, get me a suit real quick. He was going to need it because he was outright war. Earth was turning into mincemeat right before their eyes. For those of you who keep doubting Gotham, live in Metropolis with this type of shit happening. Jesus. Lois Lane woke up and she couldn't even comprehend what was going down. She just saw her husband crashing out and the rest of the super family trying to save people. So she decided to join in. And then she heard his voice. The one supervillain now turned actual ally. Lex Luthor had a big ass gun. You could tell this shit turned Mercy on big time. But you see, Lois Lane was not having it. Superman is still fighting. Lex said, then hurry, go get your husband, girl. What the hell? So she did. She got Superman out of there quickly. Radiance noticed this, of course. And now his focus was on them. But you see, Time Trapper knew what was coming. He knew this was just the start. But Lex Luthor, his gun was ready, supercharged and ready to pop out. And it did. Oh boy, it did. Now you thought he would eviscerate every single one of them, but nah. He just shrunk them down and put them in a bottle. The same bottle that was strong enough to hold a city of full-blown Kryptonians. Yup, he is implementing Brainiac technology, and Superman did not like that at all. Realistically, he was meant to be thanking Lex the war was over. But you see, even right now, there was still a chance that Doomsday was actually going to die again and again and keep evolving. This was a mistake, Superman said. But Lex Luthor's daughter thought different, and right now they had bigger concerns. Jimmy was in a coma. Everyone came to see him, but Lois Lane herself. You see, she knew all of this was her fault. Time Trapper warned her of this exact moment, and she didn't take the deal. Worst of all, someone was here for revenge. The Banshee was here for revenge. The man I love is in a coma because of you. Because he wanted to get pictures of you. You did this to him. Lois tried to defend herself, but she didn't care. I need you to understand. You have an arch enemy now. And she just left. Lois Lane wanted to go after her and explain, but Superman said, nah, let it be. He could tell that nothing was going to change. She felt the same. Matter of fact, she was scared for what comes next. But boy, did she know what comes next. Remember when I told you she got her abilities from someone else? That person was Zod, and he wanted his abilities back. Anyone who found out about his condition was killed. No one can know. He was coming. But you see, Time Trapper went back to the future. He was pissed off. Why don't they listen? What is wrong with humans? From nowhere, though, he got hit by lightning. And it hurt. It wasn't supposed to hurt. He was almost at godhood right now. You. Anyone but you. They said, shut up. We're here to give you what you want. You want a good death, right? We will give it to you. But first, we are going to scrub your mind of everything we need to know about Superman as they reveal themselves to be the legion of superheroes from the future, but twisted into a darker version, powered by Darkseid.